why do you avoid things you know you should do? Most of us go through this. I go through this. You're not lazy. If you were, you wouldn't have planned to do the thing and then think about doing the thing all day long. You just brush it off and not care whether it was done or not. But instead, you do care. You think about it, you plan it, you tell yourself you're going to do it. And then sadly, you don't. That's not laziness. That's your brain thinking you're in danger. In this video, I'm going to go over why taking action can feel so hard, what's actually happening in your brain, and how to move forward without fighting yourself. Let's jump into it. Most people think action, more importantly, consistent action, is about discipline. It's not. It's about safety, especially when it comes to carrying out uncomfortable tasks or entering uncertain situations. You often don't avoid things because you're lazy. You avoid them because they don't feel safe. Your brain is wired to prioritize safety over progress. So anything uncertain, uncomfortable, or unfamiliar immediately gets flagged as a threat. Even if it stalls growth or opportunities for you, your brain would rather be safe than sorry. So when you think about posting the video, starting something new, or saying what you actually think, your brain doesn't immediately go, "Oh, this is a great opportunity. That would be amazing if that were the case." Instead, it goes, "This might go horribly wrong." And now your body responds with hesitation to avoid the negative feelings that come with social judgment, worries, or overwhelm. So now you're stuck in this weird place where you want to do the thing, but every time you try, you get pulled in a different direction, leading to delayed action and temporary relief. That's not a lack of motivation, it's internal resistance, like emotional friction or protective avoidance. And resistance is what it feels like when you're about to do something your brain isn't comfortable with yet, revealing itself as procrastination, doubt, or self-sabotage. Internal resistance isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign your brain doesn't feel safe yet. And this is where everything we've talked about shows up again. You start thinking, why am I like this? I should be able to do this. What's wrong with me? And now you're not just avoiding the action, you're fighting yourself again, creating a cycle where the buildup increases stress, making the task or situation feel that much more threatening over time. So if forcing yourself doesn't work, what actually does? Stop trying to push your way through resistance and simply start making the action feel safer. Again, stop trying to force action. Instead, make it feel safe to start. Because your brain doesn't need full certainty to get going. It just needs enough safety to take that first step. So instead of saying, I need to do this whole thing, this, and that, you shrink it. Not forever, just enough to get started and locked in. This is why breaking tasks down works. Smaller actions reduce the perceived threat, making it easier for your brain to engage because it feels less overwhelming. For example, instead of, I need to film the perfect video, it becomes, I'm just gonna press record and take it from there. That's how you stop fighting yourself in order to build quick wins and momentum. If you take one thing from this video, do this. The next time you feel resistance, don't push harder. Make the first step smaller. So small, it feels almost impossible not to do, where you're telling yourself, I can totally do this, and start there. Also, if necessary, replace any harsh self-criticism with kind self-talk, such as, this feels hard, but I can attempt one step. Let me know. What's something you've been putting off? Drop it in the comments and shrink it down to the smallest step. You're not stuck because you lack discipline. You're stuck because your brain is trying to protect you, which creates loops where self-criticism intensifies the threat cycle. And the moment you work with that instead of against it, things start to move. If you've been stuck like this, hit like so more people can find this too, and subscribe because we're learning how to make progress without fighting ourselves. And whatever you've been putting off, shrink it today and just start. You won't regret it. My hope is these videos continue to help you as much as they help me. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Take care.